Good afternoon, you too. We are, sorry. This is going to be my first vlog on the new bike. All the red lights are done, and I wish people would stop texting me, because, like, I'm trying to get on a motorcycle. It's really annoying. I hate that. Like, I just want to, like, leave my phone home sometimes. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to be taking a ride down to the motorcycle shop for a couple of reasons. One, I really need to put miles on this bike. And two, when they replaced the chain, I bought a red colored chain so it would match the scheme, and they didn't give me back the old chain, so I want it back just in case something happens with this one. At least I'll have the original one, you know. Plus it'll put 60 miles on the bike, so. Plus, it's the only nice day to ride for like this whole week. It's supposed to rain like for the rest of the week. Gravel. Picking that up into the bike, man. So I've been trying to keep this thing like clean and like, you know, new looking. So I'm like pussyfooting it through puddles and, you know, trying to stay away from rocks and dirt and stuff like that. The bike handles phenomenally. Like, it's real smooth. Counter steering's fine on it. I mean, you know, there's no wobble or wiggle. I mean, you'd expect that something that had never been used before would have some quirks to it. But yeah, there's absolutely no issue that I have with this bike so far, except for the fact that it's got to be broken in for like, you know, 1,000 miles, and, you know, that's just mad time consuming, you know. Figure I can do maybe 100 miles a week, so you're talking, I mean, if there's no rain and good weather, you know, you're talking almost 2 months, you know, so probably the beginning of July, this thing will be off restriction, or whatever you want to call it. So this is the construction that they're doing. In case nobody's familiar, this is Summers Point going into Ocean City, New Jersey. This is one of the only bridges to get into Ocean City. I think there's 2 bridges or 3 bridges. But this is the one that they're doing all the construction on. Okay, so how you doing? Holy shit. Alright, so if you look out there, that's Atlantic City. Borgata and Trump Plaza and whatnot. Over there is Ocean City. See all the Ferris wheels and whatnot. Gorgeous day. It's a little windy. But other than that, it's a great day. Absolutely a gorgeous day. Oh, why is everybody's always having to brake? I hate braking. Let's go faster. Vroom, vroom. Go faster. Got like an hour ride. I want to try and make it in like 35 minutes so I can get home. Bumpy. Oh, brother. So, I got a friend of mine who's getting I want to say a new bike, but it's not a new bike. It's an old bike. It's new for him, you know. And he's going over the rider's manual for the New Jersey DMV test, or excuse me, Motor Vehicle Commission MVC test. Like I had originally found out, there was a lot of information that was not in the book that they kind of expect you to know. You know, like if you've never ridden before, you're not going to know when to downshift. You know, you're not. I mean, and it's not in the book. You know, they don't tell you. You know, they don't tell you where in the road you should be. You know, as far as lane positioning. You know, like I've always said, I like being in the left side of the lane, on the A part of the lane. I can see the guy in front of me. They can see me in both their rear and driver's side mirrors. I can see people coming at me. I get a better view in my mirror to see the people behind me. So, you know, I particularly prefer to be on the left side of the lane. But, I mean, you know, it's preference. It's what you prefer. But, I mean, if I had to instruct somebody, I would tell them to stay here. You know, you can see so much. Plus, you know, if this person brakes and the person behind me doesn't want to, if you're in first gear, I can just shoot out, you know what I mean, like around this person. That way I'm not getting hit from behind. So, you know, you think about these things ahead of time. That way you don't get caught in a pickle later on, you know. trying to instruct him on how to pass the test, and like there's a lot. Most driver's tests, and to be honest with you, most EMT tests also are pretty much like 90 to 97% common sense. Like straight up, you know, it's common sense stuff. You know, if something's bleeding, you hold pressure, you control the bleeding, you know. If somebody's braking in front of you, you slow down. You see a stop sign, you stop. I mean, it's just common sense shit. But the way that they word things on the test, and you know, if you couple that with the you know, the nervousness of actually taking the test, that's why most people fail tests. I mean, they usually know the answers, but just the way that the questions are worded, they get a little screwed up and whatnot, so. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, perfect day. You know, if it hit like 62 or something like that, it'd be absolutely perfect. It's the Ocean City Airport right there. It's pretty small. Yeah, the other thing that's screwing me up about this bike is that the front wheel, I don't know if it, I don't know what the hell it is. It's like a scraping sound when I hit the front brake. Like a grind, not a grinding, but more like if there was a piece of plastic, you know, and as the wheel's spinning, it's like hitting a piece of plastic, you know? I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like, nah, it's a little screwed. Like I said, I've only had the bike for like 5 days, so I'm sure there'll be some things that need some tweaking and need some breaking in and whatnot. So I'm taking the speed moderately and turns moderately and stuff like that. Ooh, bump, 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 bumpity, bump, bump, bump. Wondering, way out there. Nah, I can't turn that up. That's the bridge we just came over. And in case you're wondering, the reason I did that is because if I didn't go around through Ocean City, I'd have to hop on the Parkway and pay a toll. And I don't know, I didn't feel like wasting $1, to be honest with you. I'd rather just put the miles on the bike. Just looking to get at this wind central, man. Like this wind is killing it. But I know that you're gonna start seeing some of the locations from my video when I brought the bike down, the old 250 down to this shop. So probably gonna hit the wall over here and then kill the tape and start it up again, so I don't have to play around with it later. And that would be part 1. South Jersey excursion.